Okay, hello everyone. I'm here with my mentor at THISDL, and this we are reviewing my final PE video demo number 5. And in that demo, I went over and meeting all the standards in task standards 1 through 8. So now my mentor Miss Ambali is going to reflect and give me feedback on my last demo video. Take it away.
Thank you for meeting me today.
Thank you for meeting
to
me.
reflect on your last
Yes.
lesson.
Yes, I'm very excited about it.
So first of all, again, I would like to commend you on your lessons.
Thank you.
All the lessons that you've done so far, they've been good. It's been a pleasure watching and reviewing with you.
Thank you.
We're gonna get to today's lesson. Your warm-ups. I really like them. Again, I still like the whistle game. I've always liked it because it has all students engaged at the same time. And I see you have a new game, the
Secret Agent Tag.
Secret Agent Tag.
Yeah, it's like a creative twist on tag.
Tag, yeah. That was cool because, like you said, students don't know who's tagging. So it's like they become curious to know who's tagging, who's
it adds another element of to the tag game.
Yeah. So I want to ask you, like, what was the objective of this game? So what were you trying to teach students, or what were you trying to implement in their daily lesson with those 2 activities? Oh, by the way, I like that it keeps them active. So
mainly that's the main thing, because that day was really, really cold. So I prepared 2 warm-up games, and the warm-up games, pretty much all of my warm-up games that I have in my bag of teaching tools are all like minimal equipment. So, and also this unit, it works for this unit because it's track and field unit.
Yeah.
So that just involves, it's cardio, running,
active,
warming up the legs, and the cardio system. So both those 2 games, the whistle game and Secret Agent Tag, requires no equipment, and it just involves everyone moving around together. So very little downtime, everyone moving together, and no equipment needed, and just like less than 1 minute setup. Yeah, just assign jobs. So that's why I like that warm up.
I really love it, both activities. So that was good. And then we go over to the second part where you were reviewing long jump.
I did that. I know that doesn't really have much relation to the next skill, but I was reviewing that because we have the test. This is our final week of this unit, so I just squeezed that in there because we had just learned it, and we're testing on it this week or tomorrow. Yeah.
So it's just a short reminder or a review for students to remember the skill.
Right. Okay. So even though it didn't have like a relationship to the skill we're learning in that class, I still need to squeeze it in because they're taking tests on it.
So I like to commend you on how you consistently reminded students on how to jump, how to do it correctly. So you consistently reminded them of the skill. When they were making mistakes, you were correcting them, just reminding them on how to do it instead of like, I know sometimes students just want to do it to get over and done with it or to be the first one, So I like that you stopped them and corrected them and helped them like make it better.
Yeah, I was really vigilant about like feet shuffling. Also, it's very easy to see if they're like, after they land, if they're like moving extra or not. So I think it's a good way to like give them like real-time feedback on their long jump ability.
And also an incident happened where something happened with the students, and you decided to pause the whole group, right? So you stopped the whole class to address that situation. Can you tell me why you would rather stop the whole class instead of stopping just those two specific students?
Right. So that was actually during the secret agent tag. So one of the students got hit like in the head, like by a tagger, and she like obviously she wasn't injured, but she was like crying still. So I thought this was a good opportunity to remind whenever we're doing like a tagging game that we should be mindful of where we tag, like only tag on the body, and also try to control their force. So I thought that was a good teaching opportunity and reminding about safety for everyone.
Got it. Okay, next one we are going to talk about the Battleship game. That was a very creative game. It was very cool. How did you come about? Well, how did you come up with that game, and what was the objective?
So the main skill that we're learning today is throwing with correct form, because you know in track and field, like field is all pretty much throwing. If it's not jumping, then it's throwing. So I wanted to come up with something that they can learn how to throw and like do it, like find a way to like score points, but also like do it with fair amount of accuracy, but mainly use like correct form. So I just came up with that. Like I don't know how I came up with it, but obviously hit a target and use the correct form. So and I just call it battleships to like get it in the hula hoop and they sink the battleship.
Yeah, so you also did mention in your reflection that the students had no idea about like what a battleship
Oh yeah,
is.
that's right. They didn't really, only like one kid knew that the battleship board game. So I was trying to, they were like, what's a battleship? And I was like trying to explain to them, and yeah, because they're not like Western kids, even though we're the international class, like they still had no idea what it is, and I was just like fumbling around with my words. I didn't know how to explain to them, and I was like, all right, you guys are just like fighter jets, you're gonna bomb these ships, pretty much.
Okay, I like how you first started with a very short distance just to get them to understand what it is about, and then you gradually moved, you know, gave them a further distance. What made you choose that specific distance?
I don't know. I just was like, this seems about right. Yeah. I don't know. If I was gonna make adjustments like as I go along. So if I saw that they were like way.
So since it was too easy for them, like with this specific distance, you just decided, let me just.
Well, actually, I put it too far in the beginning, and then I realized they weren't reaching it, so then I had to push it forward. So I didn't really have any like basis of how far they could throw the balls, the torpedo balls. So yeah, after I realized it's too far, then I moved it forward. So
what made you change the distance was realizing that it's too far for the students to get the battleship to sink.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to acknowledge your differentiation strategies. I see that you've been adjusting your expectations for the students. Like for example, what you said now, you had high expectations for them, and then you realize, okay, it's a bit too much, and then you adjusted instead of expecting them to, you know, reach that expectation. That was good. Overall, I think your lesson was really good. It was great planning. Implementation was also great. The kids enjoyed it. You also enjoyed.
I always enjoy it.
Yeah, I love when students are laughing in class. It shows that they're having fun and they love what they are doing at that time. And yeah, you've been having great classes. I've been enjoying your classes, watching your classes, and I hope that you have been too.
Appreciate it.
That's about it.
All right. Well, thank you very much, and wish you luck. Wish me luck on getting on filling out the paperwork.
I wish you all the best. All the best. You got this.
Yeah, it's got still one more step. Fill out the paperwork.
Okay.